to World Leaf. So I'm just going to show you kind of what we've been doing for the week, as well as we are going to try to guess how many babies Iris and Maisie have. I got to do some work with them. But one of the big things on our property is, as you can see behind me, is weeds. During monsoon season, we get pigweed, amaranth, and it just, in like a matter of 3 weeks, can grow like 6 feet tall and just covers our whole property. And springtime around here is windy and dry, and it's a huge fire hazard. So Leith goes through and he buzz cuts our whole property. So let's take a look. So and then if I turn around and he does it by section, he's really on a roll right now of get her done. So see how nice that is. And then yeah, and it's super prickly. It's a gnarly job, but he's a good sport about it. So, and we've been getting winter rains, and so there's little wildflowers coming up. We haven't had winter rains for a couple years now. I can't really remember. And then these guys right here, these are bladder pods. So really, they're just, everything's everywhere, and I think that it's gonna be just a super great year for wildflowers. And since we're taking a look this direction, hi Boo. So we have 5 acres, and it has T-posts and barbed wire right now, but we're gonna work on putting some field fencing up, keep our dogs and goats in, and really allow us to browse out here. The goats are just gonna be in little goat heaven when that day happens. And I'm thinking of, well, once we get over here, I'll have a better idea. Okay, here we are at the very back of our property, looking west. And there's a corner post right there. So if I turn around, that's our house way out there, and Sakara. And then the buzz cut area. It looks so crazy when you can see how tall it is. So it just makes such a huge difference having it be gone. And I'll share that with you next time. It'll be even more, and you'll just see it'll be like a grassland instead of this, where you, oh. Thanks, Sakara, that's gorgeous. You get it, girlfriend. That was ridiculous. Oh dear. Yeah, so having maybe a quarter section of this off into quarters, and then run the goats so that they don't overdo an area, or we just have more control over that, and see how that goes. I suppose if I feel like they're doing too much damage to the landscape, then I can take a break. But there is a lot of area, and they used to run horses out here. So, and Boo, what do you find, Boo? So, anyways, yeah, this is the back of our property, and we'll be fencing the whole thing in with field fencing, running the goats back here, and since we have Rose, she'll be out protecting them. Rose. Wait, you have to say Miss Rose. Miss Rose, Miss Rose. Miss Rose, Miss Rose, Miss Rose. Yeah, it's a pretty girl. My grandma was telling me that she was like, Rose doesn't, seem all that big of a dog. And I'm like, she has a really big dog, but then I was thinking, oh, my grandma has like a 140-pound Rottweiler. It's all about perspective, Grandma. I love you. But yeah, she's precious. Yes. We're sitting on that bench, and I'm just like dreaming when all that's cut down and we have our nice, beautiful view again. It seems silly now when you sit here and you have all these like prickly things right in front of you. So Yay, Leith! Okay, now up ahead you can see more cleared area that was just like all these prickers right here. And poor Rose. wishing probably she should be out with us, but her and Halcyon, Boo, have been getting a little too crazy, and she started to think that, well, maybe that's how she should play with the goats, and nope, that's the end of that. So they're separate for now until she can, grow up a little bit more. She has great natural instincts, and she's out all night long, so it's okay for her to spend some time in the morning, and then I let her out in the afternoon a little bit later here, and we go for our walk, and we have our time together. She's a very sweet girl. Yep. Talking about you, Miss Rose. Miss Rose, Miss Rose. All right, girls, you ready for me to come in there? We can work with you, get your space all cleaned up before the rain. Sound good? And then guess how many babies you have? We'll take a poll. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw last week's video. Miss Piggy, she still continues to get in with the roosters. We really could like fix the fencing and stuff, but it was like I had kind of like mentioned to my dad that we're making a new buck pen and it'll be right there, and no point doing fencing twice. So the garden is dormant right now, so it's not too big of a deal. So I'm not gonna stress. So what I like to do once a week is go through all the animals' water buckets and scrub them out really good and put a shot of apple cider vinegar in there for them. And I have noticed that our pregnant girls, there's one. Iris, how many babies you have? Sorry. Um, And she's the funniest one. I love them all. They're really great. Owning goats has been great. And I'm totally sidetracked. So apple cider vinegar water buckets for the chickens and the goats, and then also, oh yeah, so since I've been pregnant, these girls have been drinking a lot of water. So I just want to keep it nice and fresh and encourage them while they're going into their later pregnancy here. And so I'm gonna go get that hose and drag it over here and begin. And then once I get in there too, then we'll make our guesses on Maisie and Iris and the number of the babies and sex, and comment in the comment section, and then you can see if you're right at the end of February. I don't know. I feel like there's a fun way to do something with this. Maybe I'll put some more. I'll put some more thought into it, and then we can go from there. But in the meantime, I did start making soaps. I made 2 soaps, so check them out. Okay, here we have our creamy shea butter bastille with lavender, clary sage, and frankincense. Oh yeah. Anyways, this is a very strong moisturizer with healing, grounding abilities. Okay, so here's the bars that I made yesterday, and they're a milk hemp bastille with frankincense resin and lavender essential oil. The loaf turned out really well. I think I need more practice using these molds. And obviously there wasn't enough to fill this one all the way up, so I think these ones, I don't know. I think they'll probably be testers, and that's okay. So, right? It's only my second time, but both of these will be very moisturizing and contain no artificial ingredients, colors, fragrances. So they're just super good for your skin. So another thing that we have been working on doing is getting our shop cleared, because that's where the kiln's going to be. And then the cord for the kiln was cut because of rodent damage, and then they redid it. Now it's not long enough to reach the outlet, so we have to have it recorded. I don't know if that's the right word or not. Um, but this whole room has been a disaster, and we're going over here because I'm gonna get the pitchfork and stuff so I can clean the girls' pen before the rain comes. But yeah, let me show you in here. So, oh my gosh, it's looking so much better. You have no idea, like all this fancy new boards for storing things, and it was. I mean, you can still see there's just stuff, but it was bad. So this is just real nice. And then over here is more storage, and then also like where we have our hay, and then you can't see behind the straw, but that's where like the grain and chicken food and all that is. So, and there's our kiln. So, that's gonna go in here someday. These doors open up. I guess this used to be like where a garage to fix cars and stuff. So they'll open up and there'll be nice airflow, and should work well for the kiln. Oh, pitchfork. What are you doing now, Piggy? Oh, here she comes. She thinks I got treats. I don't have any treats, but I love you. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I sure do. Hi, honey. What are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna check the pitchfork out. Gotta go get the goats. I'm gonna go clean the girl goat pen. Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, it's very helpful. Very helpful. Okay, Mama loves you. See you later. Oh, where are we going? Oh, we're gonna come? Okay. Yeah. We're just gonna walk along. Okay. Oh, that's right. I need to fill the thing. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay. Guess that's not. Hello. What are you doing, girlfriend? Why so beautiful? Oh, okay. Okay, goats. Here you see Miss Iris, our F3 mini Nubian, and she was bred to Silas. I think she has 2 babies. What do you think, Miss Iris? Hi, Rose. You're very helpful. How about you want to come out so we can do my video? Yeah, is that true? Okay, okay. All right, here you go. I'll see you here soon. All right, Iris. I think 2. Everyone else, leave your comments below what they think Iris. How many babies they think that she has. Daisy, not bred. And Maisie. This will be her 2nd pregnancy. How many babies do you have in there, Maisie? She just had one last time. She just had Daisy, one little girl. Do you want to say 1 again? You just have 1 baby in there, sweet girl? How many babies do you have? Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like 1. So I'm going to guess 1 for Maisie and 2 for Iris. Play along and guess with me what you think, how many babies you think they're going to have, and it'll be fun. All right, shall I clean up in here, get it all nice and clean and refreshed before the rains come? Is that what I should do? Okay. Another thing I like to do while I'm in here is check their mineral feeder. Looks like they're about out of minerals, still good on baking soda, so I will bring some out to refill it. This is the goat mineral I like to use, and I get it on Amazon. It's the cheapest on Amazon. I think that Tractor Supply has it, but yeah, Amazon for like $10. I don't know how much it is, but good value, and they like it. They chow down on it, so whatever, they think it's great. I've seen that some people do, individual for each mineral. Okay, I just don't have time for all that. So there's baking soda, and then their pre-mixed altogether mineral, and then it has ammonium chloride for the bucks, to help them not get like the kidney stones or whatever. So yeah, if you're curious, this is the mineral I use. Okay, so some of the things that are going to have to happen when we have goat babies. So I'm going to learn how to disbud, because in order to register them, they have to be disbudded. And really, I know it seems cruel, but in the long run, it really prevents a lot of injuries. So we will be disbudding the baby goats, giving shots and worming, drawing blood to have our herd tested, and yeah, so all those things, and they're all new to me. Oh, and tattooing. Tattooing, so you gotta put your little like farm initials in I don't know, somewhere. So I have all the stuff I need to learn before the end of February. And then I'm hoping then that should like kind of complete a cycle of, well, then I'll have the kids. So once we're done having the kids, then I'll have completed a full cycle of like having goats. And oh, it's just been a lot more that goes into them than I had imagined. So which is fine. They're great. The milk's great. I'm super excited to be making the milk soaps. So yeah, here before long they should be online on our store. So everything's just moving along and so exciting. But those things are nerve-wracking to do with the goats. So yeah, here's a little information on the CDT vaccine and the worming and the box and the budding. So these are all kind of crazy things. This coming up week, we're gonna make more soaps, and it's almost time to start clearing out that front bedroom, so that we can get all these seedlings started. And so I'm gonna start rewrapping my head around the nursery and what spring is gonna entail for us. So yeah, I'm thinking seedlings, front room, soap. That should do it. So I don't know, who knows? And then obviously Leith will be doing more weed whacking and possibly starting fencing projects. So never a dull moment. This is one hectic winter is all I can say. I think in the future it shouldn't be so crazy, but I don't know. I keep saying that everything's gonna like mellow, simmer down now, but it hasn't yet. So I don't know. Thanks for watching. Y'all are amazing, and I'd like to say that I got past 100 subscribers, which is I don't know, may seem very lame to some, but thank you all who are watching, family and friends and people I haven't met. You're wonderful, and I hope that this is fun for you too. So stay tuned. A whole another year ahead of us, and many projects. So many I can't list them all.